Hey everybody, this is Alexander. Welcome to another episode of First Espresso of the Day. Okay, we're gonna go through me making an espresso on the Flair 2 Pro. I have my portafilter and, my brew head and my portafilter already heating up in some boiling water. It's necessary when you're working with this system. Okay, that dried off a little bit. So with this, I've already pre-ground 15 grams in my Kino 47. It's set to 1.1 rotations clockwise, if you'd like to know. And it says 15 grams. Not sure if I mentioned it. I find that 15 grams works well on this machine. It just depends on your coffee, though. Some coffee is denser and fluffier than others. Okay. It appears there was leftover coffee from last time because there was way more than 15 grams in there. This thing was all the way up to the top. No idea. Okay. So once I get it fully declumped with my WD-T tool, I'm going to give it a tap. This just sets the bed a little bit, lets me work with it easier. I have my distribution tool here. It's distribution on this end and then tamp on this end. This works really well. Plus this thing is super heavy. It's like a tank. So I'm going to spin it around, distribute the coffee nice and flat. And then I'm going to give it a firm tamp. Okay. The excess coffee off the sides. Put in there. We have our screen. Screen goes right on top. Brew head. Make sure it's seated properly. And then we're going to get our boiling water. This is a darker roast, so I did want the water just off boiling. And you fill up to the little line. It drips pretty much every time, so just note that. It doesn't mean there's a leak. It means that it's running down the side of the brew head. The first time I did that, it freaked me out a little bit because I thought it was leaking everywhere. Then I'm going to put the pressure gauge on top and find my espresso glass, which I have misplaced. One moment. Okay, and we're back. Put the espresso glass under here. Okay, so what I normally do with this is, you can't see it. Wish I could show it. Here, I'll pop it off so you can see. Actually, it's not going to come off, so never mind. But you want to brew up here where it says espresso, generally speaking. So what I do is I ramp up the pressure until I start seeing a few drops to about 3 to 5 bars. And then that's when I actually apply heavier pressure up to the 8 to 9. Okay, and now there we go. And now we just keep the pressure maintained on there. Even though it does take quite a bit of pressure, I don't find it to be too much work. If anything, I just stand on my tiptoes and just let my body weight do all the work. And I'm not actually pressing down at all. I'm just letting gravity take care of everything. And I'm keeping it just around 8 to 9 bars until I get my desired amount. Okay, and then you never just want to let go of the handle. So make sure you slack off the pressure until you're back to 0, and then you can let go. And then I will normally take a second espresso glass and just pick up any of the drops. And then I'll wait for this to cool off before I take it apart, because right now it is scalding hot with all the boiling water. Anyway, here's the espresso. It looks absolutely amazing. You can make great espresso with this Flair 2.0 Pro. You just have to dial it in. It took about a week of me fiddling with the grind size on my Kino. But once you have it dialed in, you can pretty much get the same espresso every single time. And it's great. It really is. Just like you get in the shop. Well, that was the first espresso of the day. It was a pleasure talking to everybody. I will see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're on the YouTube channel. If you're on any of our other platforms, whether it's Instagram or TikTok, shoot us a like and a follow. We really appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time.